I am in my hotel room the night before I give my first TED Talk. I can't believe it. This is something that has been a dream, a bucket list moment. I never thought me from the Bronx would be giving a TED Talk. And sometimes, like, things happen for you like out of order and you don't quite understand, and you question God and like, why am I getting these opportunities if I don't have this or that, or why is this not happening if I have this? Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just hitting me like I'm giving a TED Talk. Sometimes God takes something that was like so hurtful and so hard to deal with and something that you thought would end you and turns it into a blessing and a message and a teachable moment, whether it's for you or for others or both. And I feel like that's what happened here, because that video that went viral here on TikTok was something that I never in a million years would have thought that would have went down like that. Not because for anything other than like I never thought that video would get seen that much, and I just didn't realize like what I was saying when I was saying it, because I was just so frazzled and hurt because of my friend's death. And I felt so terrible that people were hurt by what I said, and I know that I was harsh, and like, there were parts that I wouldn't have said. And it's funny because as unbelievable as it sounds, I posted that video by mistake. So if you have been on TikTok long enough and you use TikTok, you know that sometimes when you're like pressing next to put it into your drafts, sometimes the app freezes and the video just posts on its own. So that's why there was no hashtags, no caption, nothing. And I remember thinking, oh, like, okay, it was a mistake, but fine. Like, maybe it'll get 500 views, 1,000 views, whatever. Like, I really thought that. Like, I really believed that it would only get a couple thousand views, just like a few people, and that would be it, just like anything else I've posted. Because if you look at my page, I don't get millions of views on my videos. I'm happy when I get 10K on a video, And so for that video to go viral so quickly it felt like such a curse in the moment, but God turned it into a blessing. Not that I'm saying that, oh, like, I was right for what I said, so look at what I got out of it, ha ha ha, no. I regret how harsh I was, or the part about like, oh, eating bacon every day. Like, that was just me just colloquially just throwing something out there. But of course I regret saying that, and I regret hurting people. Like, of course, like, what kind of person would I be if I didn't? You know what I mean? Like, I tortured myself about that for a long time. It took a year to finally start feeling okay with myself again, because I felt so bad for hurting people. And I felt like people thought that I betrayed them, because they did, right? They felt that betrayed. And I don't really like share a lot of my feelings. I have always been someone who just plays perfect because I don't trust the world. I have a lot of traumas. I don't trust the world, so I just keep it positive and I keep it private, because I don't want people to know everything about me and all the bad parts, right? So my point is that felt really bad, and it took a long time for me to feel normal again. And I just didn't want to talk about it, you know? Like, I just wasn't sure what to say or how to say it. And, you know, there were things in what I said that I do still agree with. And I still believe in taking care of your health and loving yourself at any size while still taking care of your health. I still believe in that. And I had to be okay with realizing that not everybody is going to agree with me, not everybody is going to like me, and that it's okay for me to stand in my truth and have a different opinion. And if it changes things, it changes things. But at least I'm being myself. And, you know, I said, I'm not going to go back and forth with people on TikTok. I'm not going to argue with anybody. I'm not going to fight nobody. That's not my style. I don't have it in me to be a fighter. I never have. Like, even in school, in high school, when I got bullied, I went to the dean and I was like, this person is bullying me. Can you help me? Like, I wasn't the person who was like, I'm going to fight you. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm just going to let the higher ups take care of it. I'm going to go to the HR type of person. And I guess I also felt like, you know what? This is how cancel culture is. Nobody's going to care what I have to say. Nobody's going to believe me. Just let them think whatever they want. And then when I finally got an opportunity to speak on it, it was through the New York Times. And I felt very excited about the opportunity to speak a little bit about this situation. And I was like, you know what? If anyone's going to get something from me, let it be something like the New York Times, a place where I can feel that it's reputable, I can't talk. In a place where I guess I felt like I could trust that my opinion or my thoughts were going to be presented in the right way, right? And I was wrong, because they went and twisted my words, and the entire article was not what I thought it was going to be. And then I get an email about doing a TED Talk and referencing this situation and giving my story and my opinions and my feelings. And I was like, this is it. This is the chance to really say how I felt and what I wanted to say the first time. This is the way to say things the way that I want to say them, with a thoughtful, thought out, meaningful, nuanced take. Not something that was frazzled, and not something that was off the top of my head in an emotional state because my friend had just passed away. I found out my friend passed away in December, and I made that video in January. And I was so upset because my friend literally died. But because people don't see me, they just see this image, there was no empathy to be given. And I'm not asking for anyone who hates me now to change how they feel. Everyone is entitled. I respect people who decide to walk away from something that doesn't serve them. I, more than anybody, understand boundaries, right? That's why I didn't go on a rampage to respond to every video, respond to any videos about me, talk about this any more than I wanted to. I don't, because I understand boundaries and I respect them. But I just hope that maybe someone out there will listen to the TED Talk and will watch this video and say, oh, okay, I get it. Whether or not you agree with me, but maybe just give me a chance to say things the right way, because I understand I said it the wrong way the first time. Because I really love my community. And I started this career to help people. And I love y'all, you know?